Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I've been MIA, but man, the holidays really kicked me in the butt this year, and I just wasn't posting as much as I would have loved to. But now that we're in the new year and the holidays are past us, it's time to get into all the new routines and the goals that I had for this year. So I thought I would start with a video just with my updated everyday routine, what I'm using right now for hair and makeup, and then I have a lot more updated routines, organization, home and garden stuff coming up on my channel, plus some more music. So I'm just going to share with you guys what I'm using right now on my skin. I'm using the Dr. Lancer polish. I've tried a lot of his products, and there are two that I really go back to over and over again. The polish is really, really nice, and there's an illuminator called Danny that's really nice as well. His products are pricey, so I feel like the polish is definitely a really good investment. You actually are supposed to use it before washing your face, and it's really just a great exfoliator, one of the best exfoliators I have found. It just has that grit, but then it's not too irritating to the skin. If you have sensitive skin, I would research on his website a little bit more. I know that it's worked really well for my skin. I have combo skin. And then I'm using this product by Versed. It is a licorice and vitamin C serum. What I really like about it is I'm always trying to search for something that's brightening. I talk a lot about that on my channel. One thing I'm noticing about my skin in my 30s versus my 20s is that it's not quite as firm as it once was. So I might have to dig through some of my facial gadgets and look for some firming microcurrent or start doing some treatments for that. And then I'm always open to lasers and things like that down the line, like heading into the city and going to Kate Somerville for a treatment. But I don't ever get down to the city. I keep my routine very, very minimal on an everyday basis, and I just try to take the best care of my skin as possible. I just found this really great bag. I actually see these advertised on Facebook all the time, so I went on Amazon to try to find one. And it's one of those bags that when you open it up, it opens flat so you can see all of your makeup. And with my Christmas money, I got a little Christmas money, I decided to buy some Chanel makeup. I actually was just looking at the Chanel counter, and I got to talking to the girl who worked there, and she was actually like, hey, I watch your videos. And I just decided that I would try a few Chanel products, something new and then something I had used in the past. I have bought this foundation before in the past one other time. It's really expensive, so I don't, again, it's only the second time I've ever bought it, but it really does have a beautiful finish. It's got a nice kind of dewy, healthy glow finish to it. And then I'm just going to put some of this e.l.f. concealer. I really like this concealer because it stays. It has really good staying power, and I just got it at Walmart. I think I had a rehearsal. I had a rehearsal for one of my shows, and I didn't have a concealer, so I went to Walmart and bought one, and then I just switched over to this one because I like this one better than the Makeup Forever one. Nowadays, I don't get my brows tweezed or waxed as often as I used to. I used to have a girl I would go to in the city who would do a really great job, and I do it occasionally, but most of the time I just let my brows grow and then I tweeze any of the strays. I'll fill them in if there's sparse areas when I'm doing my makeup, but I just had to kind of tweeze and clean up a little bit. My nails were chipped and everything from coming back from the holidays, and so I wanted to clean it up. This was the other Chanel product that I wanted to try and that I picked up at the Chanel counter. I got this idea from Hilary Duff. I actually watched her makeup tutorial on Instagram. She sold me on this because I thought it had a really beautiful application when she put it on. So I tried it and I have been loving it. And it's kind of like a creamy, it blends really well. I'm using the Nars Orgasm, which I've been using honestly since I was a teenager. And then the It Cosmetics gel just to keep my eyebrows in place. I don't fill in my eyebrows every single day. I also really like this Kiels Musk. It's just a really pretty scent that I wear every day. And every time I wear it, my husband compliments me on it, so I like to wear that. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and I'm going to use my favorite mascara, which is by Mercier. It's their Caviar. It is an amazing mascara. I've been using it for several months and absolutely love it. So I put that on, and while my eyelashes are still wet, I actually add a little bit of Voluminious in the green color. Now, I feel like with my hair color and my skin tone, just a little bit of the Voluminious in the color green on top just looks really pretty. And then I just discovered this Clinique nude lip color. It is the perfect nude lip color. It also just gives my lips just like a nice plump appearance. And my hair, when it's this long, gets crazy knotted. So sometimes I love my hair long, but it is more of a hassle when it's long because I have a lot of really fine hair that gets really tangled. The key for me personally is that I have to blow dry my hair when I get out of the shower every time. And sometimes if I put it up into a bun when I sleep versus a braid, it'll get tangled. So I'm just kind of brushing my hair out. I've been using this Dyson hair blow dryer for, I think it's coming on 2 years, and I love it. It's one of my staples. I use it in my routine all the time. I like it because it has so many different attachments. So I use the round attachment. I also use the flat brush attachment, and I feel like I can get pretty close to a salon blowout. And I'll go and get my hair trimmed, but again, I don't go to the salon as often. I used to get my brows done, my nails done, and I just don't make it into the city to do that at my favorite places anymore. So yeah, I just got my hair trimmed though. The ends were getting pretty frayed, and I was trying to use masks and conditioners, but over a period of time, you just have to make sure you get your ends trimmed up. And so yeah, so I just go ahead and use this, and I flip my hair over, and that gives really nice volume. If you're looking for volume, that's just my #1 tip, honestly, for getting volume, is blow drying your hair with your head upside down. And I use the flat brush attachment, and I feel like if I really blow dry everything and I don't leave any wet, I just get a really nice, perfect blowout. When I do get my hair cut, I like to ask my stylist for layers in the front, layers that frame my face, and then also just a trim. So that's pretty much what I do. And yeah, then I am all set with hair and makeup. I'm just gonna I had chipped nails, so I'm going to remove my nail polish. I actually painted my nails at my mother-in-law's house. She lent me this color, so it's not my color, and it was starting to chip, so I'm just gonna take it off, and I'm gonna leave my fingernails bare. You know, working in the garden and then also playing the guitar, my hands have calluses, and they're, I feel like my hands are probably aging more rapidly than anything, but honestly, I feel like aging hands are working hands, or at least that's what I like to tell myself. So it's all good, and I can't have long nails anymore because of playing the guitar, so I like to mess around with different colors and everything, but right now I'm just gonna let them kind of be and breathe. And yeah, that's it. That's kind of my everyday routine, and going into 2020, it's probably gonna stay pretty much the same. So I thought I would pop back on my channel with a little everyday routine. I have more routines and home and garden and music content coming up on this channel this year. So thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.